So a couple of things, and I alluded to last year about our expansion. We'll be expanding into Brampton. We have some units in Brampton in a beautiful plaza, airport and Queen, great location, and we're going to have our upper unit there. So we're going to have a Brampton presence again very soon. We used to be in Brampton a long time ago, and now we're going to be back there with another office.
My name is Katie Yang. I'm one of the lawyers at Kotak Law, and I thank everyone for being here today. And one person I did want to thank was Nainish, who was throwing this wonderful party for us. So thank you, Nainish. I've been working with Nainish for some time now, and what I've been finding is that not only is he a wonderful mentor, but he's a passionate advocate and a professional role model, as well as a person of great character. He has deep love of his community, which is the Brampton, Mississauga area. And because of that, Kotak Law has been involved in a number of initiatives, and this ranges from the Wounded Warriors of Canada, Peel Children's Centre, and the Gatehouse. It has been a pleasure working with Nainish so far, and I hope you all join me in welcoming Nainish Kotak, the man himself.
Thank you, Katie. That was very charming. I appreciate that. I want to welcome you all again to our annual Kotak Personal Injury Law event. We got a few missing people. Well, the first missing is our weather. For those of you who don't know, and I'm sure most of you who do, I think for the past 10 years we've had the snowstorm of the century almost. Every year it keeps happening. We canceled once. I think that we were at Bathurst, that location there. We in fact canceled, and we spent time calling everybody the night before, hey, it's canceled, and I think a couple of people showed up. But today we have great weather. We got a full moon. On a little bit of a more somber note, there is actually one person who you may notice is missing. My uncle, Jay Majetia, Dr. Jay Majetia, was here at every single party. And Sylvia, you know him very well, and we're talking the past 10 years, every party. And sadly, he was diagnosed with cancer last year in, I believe, March, and he passed away on April 25th. He was at the last party, and it was very touching. After the last party, he sent an email, because he saw what we do in the community, and he saw the things we do, and this is the email he sent me shortly before he passed away. So what is that good work that we do that he's referring to? What do we do? Most of you know we're a personal injury law firm. Either you've been dealing with us in that capacity, or your friends who know I'm a lawyer, know I do practice some type of law for injured people, but maybe not know fully what we do. So in a nutshell, I'm going to tell you what our commitment is. Our commitment is to people who have been injured due to the fault of others, injured in car accidents, through negligent maintenance of parking lots where they may slip and fall and have actually quite horrific injuries. We represent people who have been wronged by insurance companies, been denied benefits that were duly, rightly payable to them. So what do we do for them? We try to ensure that they get the best treatment possible, that we take insurance companies to task to make sure that treatment is paid for, to try to get them better. And we also fight to get the compensation they deserve. And how does that happen? It's not about me. If it was just me alone, there would be no Kotak Personal Injury Law. It would not exist. I'd be in a small back office where I first, or actually probably started from, and I'd still be there. So we have a team, and I want our team to please come up to the floor so I can talk about you. So all those who are partnered with that, is who work for Kotak Personal Injury Law, please come up to the stage so I can talk about you. Okay, not present today is Lucy Tolino. She's actually the most senior member of our firm. She's been with me since 2003. She had a family engagement that couldn't be canceled. It was a very close family, and we appreciate that. Dad, why are you not up here? Who does the banking? I pay for it. Okay, so I'm going to start with the lawyers. First we have Katie Yang. Let me tell you a bit about Katie. She is really my right-hand person in the office. I think she settles more files than I do. I think she negotiates better than I do because she gets results. She's very conscientious. I think she's often the first person there. Not always the last, but very close to the last person there. And I want you all to know, she was here at last year's party. She braved the snow and came all the way from Burlington. She's a great part of our firm, a great part of our future. And Katie, well, thank you for everything you've done for us. Our next lawyer is Harpreet Sachdeva. You all must know her. Harpreet has been with our firm in some capacities, really, was it 2003? 2003 also, shortly after Lucy came on, I think. She put herself, look, she started as a law clerk at our office, and she was amazing. She was the right-hand person while she was there in that capacity. She put herself through law school on a part-time basis, went off to cold Saskatchewan, got her law degree, did a tremendous amount of volunteer work there. She worked with, I think, the legal aid clinics, and she worked with charitable groups over there, and was very impressive. And I bribed her to come back to us, right? And I'm very happy to have her. She's an amazing lawyer. She understands contracts. She's really good with the long-term disability file. She picks up things amazing. So we're very proud of you, Harpreet, to have you back with us. Thank you. Now I'm going to go, because I'm going to go just by the line here, okay? So it's easier for me, I don't have to keep trying to miss people. Beth has been where's John? Where are you, John? Stand up. John's one of my best friends, okay? Probably best friend. And Beth is John's wife, and we've known Beth for many, many years. Since my older boy was very small. And she's been working with us now for a couple of years, and she works hard, she's very reliable, and I want to thank her for being a great friend, and also helping us so much at work. And when I say something about being a friend, I don't know if you all know, when Aaron was born, Aaron is the only one making the noise here, so I gotta excuse him. He's calling his dad. Aaron, take it easy, buddy, there's no hockey here. Okay. So, Susan got very sick a few months after he was born and was rushed to hospital. So I was left alone with how old is he? Maybe about a month. He should have just been dormant because he's very premature, alone with him.
What do you want?
Lucky we had some milk that had been in the fridge, pumped or whatever. So, it wasn't for me. I text Beth that night, can you come the next day? And we would take shifts. Beth would come in the day and look after him, and at nighttime, I'd be the one to look after him, in the daytime at the hospital. So that was something that I'll never forget, the support she did as a friend. Thank you. Kieran is just got her paralegal degree, am I correct? And are you also law clerk as well, or just the paralegal? Paralegal, well, even better. She's been with us, actually, it's been over a year, and she works under Katie, and they work together as a fantastic team, very reliable. When I need something done when somebody else isn't there, I look around and I go, Kieran, can you do this for me? So, welcome aboard, Kieran. Andrea is not the newest person anymore in our office. There's somebody else who's newer that I'm going to talk about. Andrea, her station is actually very close to my office. So I do hear her on the phone, and I tell you something, I'm amazed. She is great on the phone. She gets the respect of clients. They rely on her, and she works for Harpreet, and a great addition to our firm, and a great team. Okay, here's the real boss. Okay, here's Dad. For those of you who came to his 80th birthday, you remember the speech I gave. Dad is my mentor. I am here where I am today because of my dad and the values he taught me. He's honest to a core, works hard all his life. That's all he's done is work hard. He left on his own, I believe, I think he was 17 or 18, went to England, and since then really just brought up the family. And we struggled, didn't have a lot of money. He worked with his sweat and tears and got us to where we are today. Thank you, Dad. He does the banking, which is very important for us actually, and they all know him at the bank. So they all excuse when we make mistakes. Nicolette. Nicolette actually is, so to speak, the face of the office, because when people call, they hear Nicolette. She and Sarika, and I'm going to get to Sarika in a moment, last but definitely not least, do the intakes in the office. The intakes are very important because when people are injured and they first call, they hear that voice. They tell their story to the intake clerk, and she's one of them. So she has multi-roles. She does the checks. She does banking in the sense preparing all the deposit books. She answers the phones and does the intakes. And it has a great, pleasant personality. It's the first person you see when you come into the office. And isn't she amazing? Dorleen. Look at the smile. She is a wonderful, wonderful human being. Dorleen started out with us as a legal assistant and now carries on duties of really a senior paralegal law clerk. She is so reliable. She is, I believe, one of the first people in the office. I'm the last person. So she's one of the last people to leave. She takes work home on weekends. She stresses at night, just like we should, about things that are due, things are not done. She takes her job so seriously, and I'm so proud of you, Dorleen, for your accomplishment and to be part of our firm. Medini is the newest person to start our office. In fact, she started last week. So I can tell you what's on her resume. She has great experience as a paralegal. She's worked both in tort cases, that is where you sue the party at fault, and she's worked in no-fault cases where you try to get statutory accident benefits. In my limited dealings with her, I'm very impressed. She gets things done. She emails me back promptly when I email her, which is very important. And I hope she has a promising career with us. Sarika, what can I say? Sarika is responsible for tonight, for the invitations, for the setup, for the entertainment you're going to see, for what you're going to see on the screens, for the organization, for the way it's supposed to go, for telling me, Nanish, please don't drink until you're done, this part. She's the person. Sarika used to work with us a while back. I think we're talking about 2008, maybe, approximately. She carried a role that in my firm 3 people carry now. She did reception. She would go and do the banking. She did filing. I know ordering of supplies and all that. Now this role has been split to 3 people. This is one person who did everything. And now she's back. Can you imagine now she has, well, again, she's got a lot of crazy roles. But now I think she has her own office, and I'm very proud of her. And she actually, she does marketing. She deals with all the third parties that we're involved with in terms of liaison until the setting of appointments. She does the initial signing up of new clients. It's like buying a house when you hire a personal injury lawyer. There's a lot of documents to sign and a lot of questions, and she sits with the new clients and in a very pleasant way acquaints them with the system, acquaints them with what is going to happen on their case, and gets everything done. I'm so proud of her, and I'm very glad to have her back to stay in our firm. Now, what does having this wonderful team mean? It's what my Uncle Jay had said. That's what it means. Now, it has turned around into results. What are those results? Well, our firm has been voted the best personal injury law firm in Mississauga 8 years running. and we had an award ceremony, so I'm going to ask if the DJ could cue that video to show us getting the award. It's the first one.
I was thinking of making an injury because it's going to Top Injury Law Services, but I won't do that. In Mississauga goes to Kotak Personal Injury Law. There you go.
Hats off to Top Choice. This is our 8th year winning this award. Thank you. And we'd like to first and foremost thank our clients. Why our clients? Because we thank them for letting us be part of their life and for fighting the good fight with them. What is that good fight? To fight to ensure that injured people receive the compensation they deserve and the treatment they need to get better. And the fight to take insurance companies to task, those insurance companies who unjustly deny benefits for disabled people. At Kotak Personal Injury Law, we take our commitment to our clients very seriously, as we do our commitment to the community as a whole. And examples include our partnership with Wounded Warriors Canada, Save a Food Group, the Gatehouse in Etobicoke, and the Peels Children's Centre. On behalf of myself, my family, and Kotak Personal Injury Law, we thank our clients and Top Choice. Thank you. I swear we were saying something. The key ingredient is this: we treat our clients like family. We advocate fiercely to get them the best result possibly, to get them the compensation they deserve for their injuries, and to fight the good fight, to ensure that they get the benefits they deserve, and we take insurance companies to task, those insurance companies who would deny them benefits.
So you've spoken about the firm's commitment to the community. Tell us more about that.
We're very socially committed at Kotak Personal Injury Law. We feel the community is part of our family. And for example, upcoming this Remembrance Day 2015, we're bringing 1,000 troops, veterans, and cadets to a professional hockey game at the Powerade Center in the Brampton Beast. We're sponsoring the event, dropping the puck, paying for those tickets, because we truly believe we're part of the community and we want to make our city, our province, our country a better place.
Well, thank you so much and congratulations once again.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And let me say this, what I said there about our commitment to the community, I truly meant. Because what makes a good person? What makes a good corporation? You can have the fanciest cars, you can be flashy, wear a nice suit, like I'm wearing today. It doesn't mean you've accomplished something that is going to leave a mark. You're not going to leave your mark just by doing that. Where you're going to leave your mark is by doing something good, doing something charitable, giving back to society. And that is my firm commitment as a person to do this, and for our corporation to continue to do this. Now, I alluded in that video, because it was just before Remembrance Day, that we were going to bring out troops, 1,000 troops, cadets, and veterans to professional hockey game. And we did just that. And the video is going to be played now that's going to explain why we did it and how it's unfolded. DJ, please roll it. Guys, look at it. We have an amazing day today. Guys, look at, we have an amazing day today. This is Kotak Law Military Appreciation Day, where it is my commitment, and we've done it, to bring out close to 1,000 troops, veterans, cadets to the game on us. It's part of the community giving back to our troops. And we're hoping that they have a wonderful time at the game today. And we're hoping we win, but irrespective, I want them to all relax and really understand that we as a community, we really appreciate what our soldiers do. We love them.
I've been partnered with the Beast now, the Brampton Beast, for over 2 years. I was introduced to the team by two great guys, representatives of the Brampton Beast, Ken Vesna and Andy Malenko. And they came to my office with a proposal: come out and see one of our games. We'll give you a suite to go and bring your friends and family and co-workers and see what we're about. And when I got to the game and I saw the atmosphere, I saw the laser show, I saw the hockey that was being played, the entertainment, I was sold from the beginning. And I made a commitment with them that I would partner with them, have a box suite, bring charities out, bring our family out, and engage in partnerships with the team in the community, supporting charities, supporting our city. You know, at Kotak Personal Injury Law, we take our commitments to our clients very seriously, and we take our commitment to the community at large very seriously as well. And some examples of that include our partnerships with the Peel Children's Center, with the Gatehouse of Etobicoke, with Seven Food Bank, and now Wounded Warriors of Canada. You know, Wounded Warriors of Canada, they were formed in 2006 during the war in Afghanistan. And they came to the aid of seriously wounded soldiers. And they still do this today. They support soldiers who have had physical injuries, post-traumatic stress disorder, and they support the families. And some of the stories that you hear of what the soldiers and their families have been through, and just the commitment Wounded Warriors of Canada have made to those people, that touches all of our hearts as Canadians. And I, as a part of the community, I'm so happy to be partnering with Wounded Warriors of Canada. And I want to extend this to beyond this day, for my firm commitment to be involved with this organization and be there when they need our help.
Thank you very much. That was a fantastic event, and what made it even more fantastic was we got to drop the puck with Don Cherry and Johnny Bauer. That was great. It was a big experience. All right, if everybody else could have a seat. Now, I don't usually read scripts. I tend to wing things, but when I'm talking about facts, I like to be accurate, so I'm going to do that now. I mentioned, as you saw in the video, the two videos, our partnership with the Peel Children's Center. And Andrea is here today. Okay, is here today, because I was not sure we're going to come. And I want to tell you a little bit about them and why we are giving them our support. The Peel Children's Center is one of Canada's largest mental health treatment agencies. They provide high-quality mental health services for children, youth, and their families who live in Brampton, Mississauga, and the Caledon areas. Now, what are mental challenges that our youth face? Statistics show 1 in 5 young people will have, in fact, a mental health challenge. There's many of us who know people or have friends or family relatives in this situation. Mental health challenges are struggles with feelings, relationships, or behavior that have a significant negative impact on a person's daily functioning at home, school, at work, or in fact in the community. And I've been to a number of Peel Children's Center events, and I'll tell you this, at each event, they bring up a young person to speak who they've had a profound impact on. Some of these children grew up in abused homes where there was sexual abuse, physical abuse, who have seen bad things happen. And they are the people that step up and help. They have a residence program where if the children cannot live at home, they make arrangements for them to live in a residence facility that they supervise. Otherwise, they have students come to, these students have been bullied, have been suicidal,
and really are on the verge of losing their lives, and what a tragedy it would be. At the last 2 events I've been to, the people who have spoken, the young people who have had the help from Peel Children's Center, really brought us all to tears. We saw what they have done, the one-on-one work that they have done. It must be so rewarding, Andrea, honestly, for the work that you guys do. To go home at night to know that you have made a difference in people's lives. And for that, you have our commitment to support your organization well down the road. And today, we have a check presentation, so I'm going to put the mic down, and I'll just tell you what it is, and I'm going to put the mic down because there's going to be probably some pictures as well. We have a check presentation to the Peel Children's Center, and you know we've done this in the past few years. Last year it was to William Austin. I'm very happy to do this. I wish we could do more, and maybe down the road we in fact will. So we're going to have a check presentation of $2,500 to the Peel Children's Center. Try cashing that one in the bank. We'll certify it. All right, so I'm just going to put the mic down for a little bit, and we'll have some pictures with this. Thank you. All right, thank you. I understand dinner will be served very soon. I'll just let you know. And we'll probably go by the tables and ask people to go up so we're not waiting so long in the line. Thank you very much, everybody.
So the duo that will be doing the singing and the accompaniment today will be Gabriella Rogers and Chris Tufaro. They're students at Humber College, but they've been touring around and have been playing at events such as the Waterfront Festival. Gabriella has sung the national anthem at a Buffalo Bills game, and so they're young rising stars in our area, and they will be singing today a variety of music, and so if you can join me in welcoming them.
Floating on the side.
Guys, I want to tell you something. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and enjoying this wonderful night with us. The annual Kotak Personal Injury Law dinner. We had great entertainment. We had wonderful speeches, great show, lots of camaraderie, and I want to tell everybody I really appreciate those who came out, who took the time to celebrate with us, celebrate the success of our firm, the success of our family, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much.